We are live. JT, how are you?
Hey, Mike, how are you, my friend?
I'm well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce a gentleman, JT Howard. JT is brand new to EX Modern Agent Group. JT, welcome. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate you taking the time.
And my pleasure. So today, we just wanted to meet JT, find out a little bit about his journey. And like a lot of agents right now, there's a lot of movement in the market. There always is. There's always, which brokerage is going to be the best brokerage for me to grow my business. And I tell everybody, plant your flag and just work hard, and you'll be successful. But JT looked at other brokerages when he was thinking about making a move, and decided to make a move to EXP. So tell us a little bit about where you came from and how you came about making the decision to move to EXP and the Modern Agent.
Yeah, Mike, again, thank you for having me on. My real estate journey basically started a while back. I was at Keller Williams, very, well-known company. They do great things, and I kind of cut my teeth in with them, learned the basics of the business, and then obviously, as you can attest, the last couple of years has been a little crazy for everybody, and I actually became aware of EXP through a couple other agents. There were kind of rumblings that there was this new thing that was popping up that was more agent friendly, a little bit more prone to more flexibility that we hadn't seen in our business model. And you and I actually got connected through a mutual friend, and then we sat down. And just me as an agent, I didn't really take too long to kind of weigh the pros and just see the alternatives, the things I hadn't seen before. And obviously in this time, as tumultuous as things are, you want a support system, you want people that can help you, and you just want to have that direct access that EXP and Modern Agent kind of provides. So that's me in a nutshell, my friend.
Well, yeah, we do have a good mutual friend, Mr. Roger, and super smart guy.
Hey,
And
Roger.
he said we should be connected. And once we talked, after about 5 minutes of talking to you, I could tell that you really wanted to grow your real estate business to something much bigger. But not only that, you want to do it quickly. And so once we sat down and talked about, what this model looks like, it's really hard not to not to be impressed by how agent friendly it is. But I think the number one thing, and you can attest to this from being here already for a little over a month, is the access and the collaboration. Let's talk about that a little bit. I mean, what are you seeing as far as collaboration with other agents and how that's helping you?
Well, it's funny that this call is happening on NFL draft day. I think the analogy you and I made was having a playbook is one thing, but being able to have, repetitions in a game is quite something different. And just being able to, walk into an office and have, a small nucleus of people who they can literally walk you through the process of, okay, here's the platform we're using. Here is the way to discern what we're going to focus on today. And it just makes it a lot more streamlined. And I'm big into analogies of, a lot of times some agents can be overwhelmed with just not knowing what direction to go in. And the Modern Agent and EXP in particular kind of makes that a lot more streamlined and a lot easier to navigate.
Well, just so everybody's clear on the Modern Agent, because we're talking about that a lot more, and people are, what is the Modern Agent? The Modern Agent is a group that we have here in Atlanta, and it's also national, but mostly in Atlanta. We're up to about 104 agents now in this group, and it's basically like a mini market center. It's a group of individuals who range from super high producers down to first time brand new agents, and the group is a private Facebook group, but it's a group in town where we meet regularly. We meet once a week. We have masterminds. We do events together, and everybody shares what they have, the knowledge they have in the real estate world. And so you could get somebody that's selling a team that's selling 100 homes a year, mentoring someone that's trying to get from 20 to 30 deals a year. You can get somebody that hasn't done a deal yet, and they're trying to figure out how do I get my first listing. And so it's the full gamut. And I think that, for me was the thing that attracted me to be able to have total access to some top producers all over the place for free. We're all aligned financially by being in the company. And so I think you're seeing a lot of that right now being in the group, right?
Absolutely. And again, here I go again with the old adages, but being around people who are producing helps you produce. And,
That's right.
it's an old Dale Carnegie quote: knowledge builds confidence and confidence builds success. And if you can be around people who are familiar with real estate, know the ins and outs, have been through, there are agents that have been through, 10, 15 years ago when it was a completely different market, and are here now where it's completely the other side of the coin. It's just a pleasure to be able to be in a position to have access to those types of people.
Well, another thing we talked about, before you came over, was not just the access but ownership. And this company is unique, and there's some others like it that are have, some knockoffs, copycats, and I'm sure they're doing pretty good. But this company EXP allows us to have ownership, and so what that means is you got the owner, and then you got the agents, and every time one of us closes our first deal, we get awarded company stock. So we are an owner right away. And then when we attract folks into the company and they close their first deal, we're also awarded with stock. We can buy stock at a discount every month through our commissions, and we're also awarded stock once we hit a certain production metrics called Icon. And it's been a game changer, because when you have a company of agents or a real estate company that's run by agents, basically we're the owners, it sure does make a difference when you'll sweep the floors, you'll take the trash out. When you're an owner, you care more, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Pride of ownership.
Pride of ownership. And there's another piece, EXP, there's no brick and mortar, and so there's no huge market centers to pay for. There's no real estate to pay for. It's all virtual in the cloud. So the owner shares half of the revenue back with the company, with the agents that help build the company. And this company is built by agents. The only way to get in is to be sponsored in by somebody. And so I think that's also something that was very attractive to you. Is that right?
Yeah. Again, it's just a situation where you kind of, as an agent, you look and you say, okay, well, in other companies, you pay those brick and mortar fees and, other such things, franchise fees. And you kind of wonder, like, okay, am I going to be a part of that? And with Modern Agent, especially the EXP platform, you're kind of seeing that you're getting a part of your future right then and there. That's the best way I can describe it. Like, you're seeing where this is going and you're laying the foundation for, 10, 15, 20 years down the road when you want to be, in the, Amalfi Coast or whatever you want to be doing. If you're willing to put that work in, you're seeing the fruits of your labor produce not only a monetary compensation, but also a different way to kind of plan ahead.
Well said. And at the end of the day, what are we all looking for? We're all looking for time to do what we want to do. We build these businesses and we build this, the income and the career in order to hopefully retire one day and be able to, enjoy the fruits of our labor. And as you know, realtors don't have much of a retirement plan unless
No.
you go out and buy a whole bunch of multifamily homes, single family homes, or commercial real estate that pays you a lot of revenue. It's pretty hard to get out of it, and still have income. And so this platform allows us to build not only a stock portfolio, but a revenue share over time. And like you said, it's wherever you want to be on the Amalfi Coast or whatever it is, as long as you put the work in, you'll be successful.
Absolutely. Time on task over time. That's something
That's right.
else we've learned.
That's right. Well, JT, we are thrilled to have you in the Modern Agent Group here in Atlanta, Georgia. I am thrilled to be working with you side by side. And, we know there's big things happening for you in the near future, because you are absolutely putting the work in. And so thanks for your time today. Welcome to EXP. Welcome to the Modern Agent Group. And let's just keep rocking.
Mike, thanks for the opportunity. I'm looking forward to it, my friend.
All right, my friend. You have a great rest of the day. We'll talk to you
You
soon.
do the same.
All right.